with a plethora, a portfolio essentially, of blowout games, blowout victories leading up to this semifinal matchup, handily taking care of their opponents in each of their matchups, winning by an average of 37 points each, and close to 90 points produced per team. But this is going to be no blowout, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a semifinals as we see a steal by DN Steel, as we see a three that is unable to fall, but Braga able to secure the rebound. The UE Junior Warriors, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the title holders currently of the Junior High School Tournament of the UAAP, and that is the first basket by number 9, Ronghil. First basket of the ball game for the UE Junior Red Warriors. Find themselves now up 2-0. But here's a three-pointer from the corner that is unable to fall. And UE will look to push the pace once again. Garcia swings it. Down low they go. And back out. Here's a jumper from the short corner. That is no good. DN Steel Pampanga still scoreless through a minute and a half in this first quarter. Castro drives middle, kicks it out to the corner. What will Lugtu do? He leads this team in scoring. Three-pointer from Lugtu is off the side of the backboard. The Junior Warriors will push. Couldn't make it on the floater, but he was open on that last shot, ladies and gentlemen. Pampanga, a breeding ground of basketball talent. Names such as Justin Baltazar, Arwin Santos, Ato Tolentino, and many, many more coming from the heralded province. A basketball state, if you will. As the Junior Warriors look to add to their early two-point lead. Here's a floater in the middle that is long. DN Steel in no rush here. As we see a quick three, but Lugtu able to secure the offensive rebound and he draws the foul. That is the first personal foul on him. Shot clock now reads 14 with just over 7 minutes to go in this first of 4 periods. DN Steel Pampanga, of course, being supported by their friends and family who came all the way from the province to support them here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Lugtu getting it back in the middle. He'll pop for three once again. And this time, it falls for Luis Lugtu. First points of the ball game for DN Steel Pampanga. A chance of defense now filling the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. But they will inbound from the sideline as the foul is called. First team foul on DN Steel. Here's Garcia, almost a triple team, but he shovels it. And nobody unable to convert is Brian Orca. Castro almost lost it. Back out to Lugtu, another three-pointer. That's good once again. Luis Lugtu coming out blazing in this first period. You looking to answer right back. But that is long. And Copara unable to secure. And there is a foul on the floor. Bodies flying already early. Ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed a semi-final playoff matchup. Both teams want it bad. As we see our first substitution of this ball game, Ethan Matthew Aguas checking in for bench Carl Copada. Carl Copada averaging 12.6 points and 4.2 rebounds, but already finding himself on the bench this early on in this ball game. Rejects the screen. Kicks it to the middle. Castro with 5 left to work with. Lugtu will have to fire. And there is a 24-second shot clock violation. Excellent defense by the Junior Warriors. And now the first substitutions for DN Steel as Antonio checks out for Whitaker. And Robas checking in for Castro in this ball game. Rocky to the middle. Another shovel pass to Aguas, but there's a foul.
Foul number 13, Edwin Whitaker. That's his first personal foul.
And just like that, in less than a minute in, Whitaker with his first personal foul. And at the line for the UE Red Warriors is Ethan Matthew Aguas, averaging 7 points and less than a rebound in this Manila Live 16 and under boys tournament through 3 games. Let's see if he can add to his contributions in this one. Now once again, for those joining us, this is a matchup between the DN Steel Pampanga and UE Junior Warriors. The UE Junior Warriors, of course, coming off of a title run in the UAAP Junior Boys Championship Division this last March, as we see another Lugtu 3, but this time it's out and secured by Braga. Lokid down low to Aguas, who loses it. But it's picked up once again, and there's a foul down low. Only the first team foul on DN Steel Pampanga. And after that quick foul, in comes number 61, Jeremiah Antolin, subbing out Jansen Zapata, who just gave up that foul down low. What will they do with it? Aguas puts it up, floater once again, that's too long. But Braga gets hit hard, he's on the floor when there's a foul.
Foul number 61, Jeremiah Antolin. That's his first personal foul, team foul number 4.
Already the 4th personal foul committed by DN Steel Pampanga. They do have a 3-point lead though. Let's see if they can avoid getting into the penalty with just over 4.5 minutes left to go in this first period.
Shot clock at 14.
Aguas puts it up, and Ethan able to convert. Great patience by the Junior Warriors to get that shot off. And a steal. Fast break layup is no good. Tap from the back. And Lugtu will look to run once again. Excellent find, but they're unable to convert. Lugtu being unselfish there. Maybe could have gone up, but himself for setting up his teammate. But there's a foul off of that spin move layup by Luisito Pascual. That'll send him to the line with a chance to give his team the lead.
Second personal foul. Substitution for DN Pampanga.
Castro checking back in. And Luisito Pascual averaging 9.2 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.6 assists through 5 games in the Manila Live 16 and under boys division. An excellent free throw shooter, not a miss yet in this tournament until just now, missing his first free throw of this entire tournament. And that is the 3rd team foul on UE, this time on Braga, who will now be checked out. Quick rotations coming from both coaches. They know it's going to be a long battle for both of their squads. Looking to manage the energy, to be able to save for crunch time. How will the boys in white respond? A quick 3-0 run from the UE Red Warriors. And a strong layup, able to cut this run short from Castro, who just checked back into the ball game. They're playing a high 2-3 zone. but unable to secure that defensive rebound. But they do get the steal, but they give it over right back to Ethan Matthew Aguas, who misses on the floater, but is rewarded with 2 free throws.
Foul on number 69, Henry Castro. That's his second personal foul.
The University of the East, a heralded program in Philippine basketball, but mainly for their college teams that they've produced throughout the years. The University of the East has produced talent such as Paul Lee, James Siap, former Senator Sonny Jaworski, and many others who have played in both the collegiate and professional ranks in the Philippines and abroad. But they do have a formidable opponent in the DN Steel Pampanga, a basketball territory in the Philippines, as Castro almost turns it over. And once again, substitutions being made by DN Steel Pampanga, checking in for the first time of this ball game, Panganiban. And a timeout is called by DN Steel Pampanga. Score is 8-7 in favor of the boys in white with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Music licensing reimagined.
The games live and on demand on pusopi.com. Your game, your community. The Smart NBTC Wildcard Tournament is also supported by Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates and the latest updates from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. DN Steel Pampanga up 8-7 with just over 3 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Let's see if they can add to their lead, but there's a traveling call and it'll go back to the Junior Warriors. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 16 and under semi-final matchup, the first of 2 that we'll be seeing from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. After this, we'll have Bacolod Taytong High School against the maiden team in the UAP Juniors, Junior High School Division in the UST Tiger Cubs. But on that putback, unable to convert, and it goes back to DN Steel Pampanga with a chance to add to their lead. Back tapped, but it stays with the white shirts. And Pampanga will inbound with 17 left to go in the shot clock. Swarming defense. And another foul by the Junior Warriors. This time on Good Luck Okebata.
Substitution for UE.
And another substitution coming in for UE for the first time, checking in Brian Orca, number 28 for the Junior Warriors. And down low they go, but there's a huge block. Excellent defense there by number 2, Luisito Pascual. Aguas losing it, kicks it out to the corner. Orca. This is on that Euro step floater, but Aguas unable to clean up. But there's a turnover, and off the steal, just like that, another foul being called on Pampanga, and they are in the penalty with less than 2 minutes to go in this first opening period. Back and forth has this ball game been all throughout the first quarter. Definitely what we're expecting to see for the rest of this ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And at the line for the UE Junior Warriors is Good Luck Okebata. who through 4 games in this tournament is averaging 9.3 points and 6.8 rebounds per contest, but is only a 64% free throw shooter, above average for the tournament, but still less than ideal. But let's see if he can tie this game up. And he does. Full court man-to-man defense already being deployed by the Junior Warriors. There's a full court heave that leads to that miss in and out on that jumper. Chance of defense once again for the Pampanga-based squad as Ethan Aguas able to convert in the middle. The 6-footing towering center with an easy layup on that last play. Here's a 3-pointer, and that's good! Quick 3-pointer from Clarence Robas. But just like that, UE answering right back. Luisito Pascual. His fingerprints all over this ball game on both ends for the Junior Warriors. And here comes Antolin, the towering big from Pampanga. Foul is on the floor, but since they're in the penalty, he will have 2 shots at the line with a chance to take back the lead with 43 seconds left to go in the first quarter. That is Orca's first personal foul, and at the line is Jeremiah Antolin. 61 is around 6'1" at height, averaging 9.3 points per game and 3.3 rebounds. A 70% free throw shooter, that's what you like to see from a big man. Interestingly, 75% from 2 points. More likely to make it from the mid-range than he is from the free throw line. But back do the UE Warriors come. As there's a drop pass, a kick out to the corner, a 3-pointer, but no good. And Aguas once again able to secure the offensive board. Ethan Aguas has been all over the boards this ball game. He already has 3, make that 4 for the game. Despite averaging only 0.3 for the entire tournament, as we see a 3-pointer that is long. But once again able to secure, there's a drop pass down low, and Brian Orca able to convert on that drop pass. Excellent find there by Medina to get Brian Orca on the backdoor cut and the easy and one. And now checking in for the UE Junior Warriors is Carl De Los Reyes, the finals MVP for the UAAP Junior High School Boys Tournament. But now, UE Junior Warriors with a 4-point lead, showing their championship experience as BN Steel Pampanga only has 11 seconds left to work with, but there's a foul down low, and 2 more shots at the line are rewarded to the Kapampangan's. And that is Good Luck's second foul already. Okebata deferring back to the bench after his second personal foul this early on. And unable to convert there is Jeremiah Antolin Jr. Let's see if he can cut this to a single possession ball game. And he does. Now UE with only 9 seconds to work with. Let's see what they can execute. Almost a turnover. De Los Reyes kicks it, gets it back in the middle. He puts it up, and that is no good off the side of the rim. And that'll do it for the first of 4 periods. The score is 15-12 in favor of the UE Junior Warriors. How will DN Steel Pampanga respond? Let's find out after this quick quarter break. And back to the ball game we go. Already a closely contested contest through 10 minutes. 15-12 is our score in favor of the UAAP Junior High School basketball champions in the UE Junior Warriors. But not going away are DN Steel Pampanga, who find themselves down 3 to start this second quarter. And the ball will start with the UE Junior Warriors. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd also like to thank our presenters of the Manila Live 16 Under Division, SM Supermalls, Playtime Cares, our venue sponsor, the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City, Burlington Sox, MNL Kingpin, Molten, Swish, and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Double team in the phone booth. Almost lost, but there's a foul. Messina got trapped there, but he escapes with a foul.
Shot clock at 17.
A lot to look forward to in this slate of games, ladies and gentlemen. Not only in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, but all over the metro. But here in San Juan, we do have 8 games slated for you, all semifinal action in the boys divisions. And he was caught stepping on the line, was Pascual. That is a turnover by Luisito. And Coach Carl and his boys still looking to deploy the full court press. They will not go away. And Castro steps out of bounds. Same story, different day, as there's a turnover. And the Junior Warriors will have a mere 14 to work with. Over to the corner, here's a three-pointer. That is long. And Whitaker able to secure that rebound. Jairine Castro being hounded all game, but able to draw the foul there. That is already the first team foul on the Junior Warriors. Each team has one to open up the second period. 17 to work with for the boys in white. Let's see what they do with it. Robas gets the screen. Sends it to the left. Jairine drops it off and he draws a foul. Excellent find. Good patience from the guards from Pampanga despite the swarming defense of the Junior Warriors, able to make something out of it, and they're rewarded for their patience with 2 free throws. For number 22, Jansen Zapata, one of the leading scorers for DN Steel Pampanga, averaging 9.2 points and 5 rebounds. This big man has been effective all tournament, but not from the line on that first one. Let's see if he can cut the lead down to 2. Misses both, but looks to get back on defense as they are deploying a high 1-2-2 zone, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of running to be expected from both teams as we see that Bungar jumper falling for number 8. That is his first 2 points in less than a minute of play. And Robas almost lost it, but another foul called on Marvic Messina. Second already. Frustration being shown by the young guard. But his team still up 5 points. Nothing to worry about yet. And Cisco Roquid will check back into this ball game for Marvic Messina. Coach Carl preaching discipline to his boys. As Robas drops it down low and gets it back. He has 8 to shoot. And he gets fouled in the face on that 3-point attempt, and he'll be rewarded with 3 free throws.
Technical foul, number 8, Enrico Guzman, for hand on face.
And a technical foul being called.
Personal foul.
Can't put a hand in the face of your opponent, as you will be called for the technical foul. So again, 1 free throw for the technical and another 3 free throws for the 3-point attempt where he was whacked. with a chance to cut the lead down to, at best, 1 for the UE Junior Warriors. Oh, he will not be rewarded with 3 free throws. He will only get the technical, but ball possession will go back to them. Not sure if that's the preferred situation if you are DN Steel Pampanga, but another chance to cut this lead down. Gets the screen. Zapata receives, drives, loses it, puts it up, and in! Great patience from Zapata. Again, just what you want to see is sweet shooting big man, Carl Tamayo-esque in that short corner. Another miss from the Junior Warriors. Don't look now, ladies and gentlemen. Their lead only down to a single possession as Castro gives it up to Zapata, who gives him a screen and gets it back, puts it up and misses. But Whitaker able to clean up down low, and there's a foul on the putback attempt.
Foul number 18, Carl De Los Reyes.
And Carl De Los Reyes, the UAAP Finals MVP, gets called for the foul, which sends to the line. He averages 5.2 points and 4.8 rebounds through 5 games in the Manila Live 16 and under division. Only a 30% free throw shooter, looking to improve those numbers if he wants to get his team back into it. Two-2-1 press from the boys in white, but they're able to break it. Drives middle. Lost on the baseline, and Castro able to pick up. He wants to attack. He'll drop it down low to Zapata. He took it strong, but a bit early. De Guzman. Short on that jumper, but Roquid goes up strong and unable to fall. Rolls just right out of the rim, but he gets a foul and 2 free throws for his effort. That is Clarence Rojas' first personal foul, second on the boys from Pampanga. Once again, for those joining us, ladies and gentlemen, score is 17-15 in favor of the UE Junior Warriors, but they do still have a formidable test in front of them in the DN Steel Pampanga, with just over 6.5 minutes left to go in this first of 2 halves. Cisco Roquid at the line, missing that free throw after making his first. But cleaning up, Jared Ferreros. Great effort from the burly guard from the University of the East. Castro is caught blind, but able to escape the double team. Robas drives left, puts it up, no foul called, and the Junior Warriors will look to run once again. The big man Braga unable to secure. Robas pops, fires and scores! There's a big 3-pointer by Clarence Robas to cut the lead down to 2. And the UE Junior Warriors, with only a 2-point lead, will call time with just under 6 minutes to go in this second quarter. We'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Manila Live U16 tournament. This is the semi-final matchup of the UE Junior Warriors and DN Steel Pampanga, where UE find themselves up 2 with just under 6 minutes to go in this second of 4 periods. Interesting to note, Luis Lugtu, who's been on the bench for the most part in this second quarter, finally back in the ballgame as we see number 14 Braga able to convert down low on that drop pass once again. It is a 2-possession ball game. And here is the leading scorer for Pampanga, who kicks it to the corner. That 3-pointer is short. And despite the man disadvantage, Rockid will still drive, put it up and in. What a move by Cisco Rockid. And one play. And that is Jamie Castro's 3rd personal foul already in this ball game. But once again, an excellent move there coming from Rockid. Cisco with a chance to add to his markers at the line, but unable to do so. But the Junior Warriors still with a 6-point lead with just over 5 minutes left to go here in the second. Castro kicks it. Down low it goes, but it's lost. Aguas. Lost it in the middle. Here's Lugtu, who wants to take it up. But he drops it off. Back out it goes to him. His 3-pointer is long, and that won't fall. And it'll sail out of bounds. Back to the Junior Warriors we go. And Jeremiah Antolin back in the ball game for George Antonio. Abellar to Aguas. Trying to escape from the double team. Ethan Matthew Aguas down low. Good patience to get it over his towering defender. But Ethan Matthew Aguas, himself a tower of power, able to convert. Down low, could have taken it up strong, but he throws it away, and that is a turnover. Maybe some overpassing there, coming from Elvin Cadalin. Could have taken it up strong, only had 1 defender on him. But don't look now, folks, the UE Junior Warriors are on a run. They are up 8 points with just over 3.5 to go. As Garcia spins, fakes, puts it up, and in! What a move by Neil Garcia. Great footwork as he gets another steal, but turns it right back over into the hands of Luis Lugtu, who gets blocked by Braga. Excellent defense. Rockid, Euro step, and in. What a layup by Cisco Rockid. A lot of firepower from this hardened squad in the UE Junior Warriors. This team has a bright future ahead of them. But a quick answer from Jeremiah Antolin, cutting this lead down to 10. Just over 2.5 left to go in this first half. Down low they go. He puts it up strong. And one from Ewin Braga. Nothing you can do about that, but oh no. At center court, Luis Lugtu looks hurt. He's holding on to his knee. Looking for some assistance from the medics. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Luis Lugtu, a steady contributor for the DN Steel Pampanga, averaging 10 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 2 assists. But he's holding on to his knee and down. Not what you want to see if you are the DN Steel Pampanga. Such a talented player. The last thing you want to see is him getting hurt, and especially with the stakes this high, as this is the semifinals of the 16 and under division of the Manila Live basketball tournament. Thankfully able to stand. But it looks like he won't be able to continue, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, the DN Steel Pampanga will push onwards. With so much at stake, they look to still fight back from this 12-point deficit against a battle-tested UE Junior Warriors. And at the line off of that last and one play is Erwin Braga, a leading man for the UE Junior Warriors, averaging a whopping 14.6 points, 8.8 rebounds per contest through 5 games in the Manila Live 16 and under division. The big man has a big future ahead of him, that's for sure. As a three-pointer is corked, but unable to sink. And Aguas is running, putting it up strong and able to convert. Great find there. Ethan Aguas able to speed past his defenders for his easy 2 points on that layup. Kick out. And over to the corner. Here's another three-point attempt. That is short. And Roquid unable to find his teammate, but it finds the hands of Antolin, who misses, but he'll get 2 free throws off of that foul.
Foul number 14, Erwin Braga. That's his second personal foul.
Erwin Braga already with 2 personal fouls, but nothing too concerning here for Coach Carl Santos and the UE Junior Warriors as they find themselves up 14 with 1:34 left to go in the first half. But Jeremiah Antolin with a chance to cut this lead down to 12. And for those of you who are just joining us, we just saw Luis Lugtu step out of action. Possible injury to his knee. Hopefully nothing too serious, as DN Steel Pampanga look to get him back, as well as get back into this contest. But ultimately, prayers up for him. Out to the corner. Here's a three-pointer. That is no good on the putback either. And they're able to secure. Robas gives it up. Antolin almost lost it, but he'll inbound from the baseline.
Substitution for the Junior Warriors.
And the timeout is called by the DN Steel Pampanga. Score is 34-21 in favor of the UE Junior Warriors. How will DN Steel Pampanga come back? Let's find out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Manila Live Tournament powered by Smart Live More today. We'd also like to thank our presenters, SM Supermalls and Playtime Cares, our venue sponsor, the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, Burlington Sox, M&L Kingpin, Molten, Swish, and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. And with 1:03 left to go in this first half, DN Steel Pampanga find themselves down 13 and look to cut this lead down without their leading scorer in Luis Lugtu. And another foul called on the drive. And that will send number 28, Brian Orca, to the line once again.
That's the second personal
And that is the second foul on him. On Clarence Robas. Brian Orca, a steady contributor for the Junior Warriors, averaging 6.6 points per game, 5 rebounds, and already with 4 points after that last made free throw, extending the lead to 14, but unable to make it 15. But they're able to secure the offensive rebound. Ethan Aguas has been all over this game, already with double-digit scoring and a whole ton of rebounds. Let's see if he can add to his markers. Putting it up, no good. Thought he got hit in the face there, but no foul was called. There's a strong drive, down low to Antolin, it goes for 2. 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. No timeout called on that last one, as Ethan Aguas almost loses it, but kicks it back out. 10 seconds to work with. Let's see what the Junior Warriors do. Here's a three-pointer that is long. And the ball will sail out of bounds. 1.2 seconds left for DN Steel Pampanga to cut this lead down before we enter the halftime break. Let's see how they execute from full court. And Robas will not put a shot up, and that'll do it for this first half of 16 and under action. Score is 35-23 in favor of the UE Junior Red Warriors over DN Steel Pampanga. How will they respond to the deficit they see in front of them? A lot of action we've seen in the first half, more to come in the second. We'll be right back after this halftime break.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't
My
worry!
future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
My future.
Right?
5-23 at the start of this third of 4 periods. And we would also like to thank our presenters, SM Supermalls, Playtime Cares, our venue sponsor, the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan, Burlington Sox, MNL Kingpin Molten, Swish, and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Castro rejects the screen, gives it up, Antolin misfires, and Castro able to secure the offensive rebound. Down low they go, but there's a foul on the floor. And the boys in white will inbound from the baseline.
Foul number 2, Luisito Pascual. That's the second personal foul.
That is Luisito Pascual's second personal foul. He has been a steady contributor for the Junior Warriors today. Already with 3 points in just 6 minutes of action, to go along with a steal and a block each. To the middle they go, almost lost. That's a turnover. Here comes Whitaker, who drops it off. And Luis Lugtu, who looked to be pretty hurt earlier in the first half, gets the first points of the second half for DN Steel Pampanga. Excellent fight shown by the guard. And traveling is the call. He wanted a push, but instead he will be given a turnover. Was bench Carl Copada. For those of you just joining us at halftime, Luis Lugtu, the guard from DN Steel Pampanga, had to get subbed out in the middle of the second quarter earlier due to what seemed like a very painful knee injury. But he looks to be running and jumping just fine, coming out blazing hot in this third quarter. Here he is once again. Down low they go to Whitaker, who puts it up, and on that tip is no good. And UE look to run once again. Let's see what they do with it. There's a foul, but it's no good. And he'll get 2 free throws at the line. Cisco Roquid has been all over. His fingerprints have been all over this ball game. 7 points, 6 rebounds, 5 of the defensive variety. Although with 6 turnovers, may want to think about getting a little bit more patient, a little bit more conserved with his play if he wants to keep this lead and head to the finals in the 16 and under division of Manila Live. And Jansen Zapata checking back in once again. Let's see how DN Steel Pampanga responds to the 10-point deficit they see ahead of them. Strong drive, drop pass down low, and Zapata just like that adds to his markers and cuts the lead down to single digits. Chance of defense from the bench and the Pampanga crowd. Let's see if they can get a stop here. As we see Messina drive, but it's lost on that back tap, and Lugtu looks to pull it up, but he misses. UE looking to run, they have numbers. Off the head of Castro it goes, and there's a turnover. Luis gives it up. Zapata seals, puts it up, but it's no good. Fakes, and he gets the foul on the second effort. Great patience there from Jansen Zapata. As Okebata picks up his third personal foul and the second team foul for the UE Junior Warriors in this third period. At the line, Jansen Zapata, a 40% free throw shooter. May want to work on those if he wants to get back in this ball game. His squad down 8. with just under 7 minutes left to go in the third. Pascual kicks it to the corner. And an offensive foul, illegal screen is the call. They will turn it over. And that is on number 26, Bench Copada. Not the ideal game being shown by the big man, but his team's still up 8. Down low, Whitaker. Jumper falls. Lead is now down to 6. Excellent patience by the boys in white. Don't look now. They're clawing back into this ball game after falling down double digits earlier in the first half. Pascual swings. It's dropped off to Messina, who fires, and that'll fall off the back rim. Forward pass to Lugtu, who puts it up, and that is short. UE looking to take some time off the clock, but here's a quick three-pointer by Messina that's long, and Lugtu able to secure the board once again. Last for a screen, drop it to the middle, picked up once again by Zapata. Here's Castro, steps back, fires, and scores off the back with the 3. And don't look now. Pampanga on one heck of a run, cuts the lead down to only 3 with just over 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Chance of defense coming from the bench and the crowd. Messina kicks it to the corner. Here's Pascual for 3, and that falls. Luisito Pascual able to cut that run short. Pascual already with 6, and here's Messina, strong drive, and he converts on that layup. Another turnover. Castro getting a little impatient there. Off of what is now a 7-0 run by the UE Junior Warriors. Timeout being called by DS Steel Pampanga. We'll be right back after this quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Manila Live Tournament powered by Smart. Live more today. Catch all the games live and on demand on pusopi.com. Your game, your community. The Smart NBTC Wildcard Tournament is also supported by Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates. And the latest developments here. Don't look now, as DN Steel Pampanga, who just cut the lead down to 3, are on the wrong side of a 7-0 run by the UE Junior Warriors. A battle-tested squad proving their worth in this semi-final matchup of the 16 and under division of the Manila Live Boys Basketball Tournament. Lugtu fires and unable to make it there, but Zapata able to secure the offensive rebound, put it back up, and it's no good once again. Messina gives it to the middle. Aguas, the leading scorer of this ball game, loses it, and it'll stay with the Warriors.
Shot clock at 12 seconds.
Shot clock with 12 seconds. Let's see what the Junior Warriors can execute with limited time. Aguas kicks it out. Messina drops it back. Aguas puts it up and in. And one once again for Ethan Aguas.
Foul number 22, Jansen Zapata. That's his second
Isan Matthew Aguas, number 32 for the Junior Warriors, having himself quite the ball game. 12 points, 6 rebounds, and a steal. Now with 13 points in this ball game, only averaging a mere 7, almost doubled up his tournament average in 3 quarters of this semi-final matchup. Sorry miss from Antolin. And Pampanga will turn it over once again. They find themselves down 13. Ken Cisco Rockid and the UE Junior Warriors add to their lead. Messina over to the corner. Here's a three-pointer. Pascual able to knock it down. The second in double digits for the Junior Warriors is Luisito Pascual with 11 off of that last three-pointer. Pampanga needs to respond. Lugtu fires from deep, and that is long. Messina able to secure the board. Crosses over, lost it, throws it off of the face of Lugtu, who reverses it. There's a three-pointer. That's short this time, and Antolin unable to clean up. Braga hounded down low, but he gets it to a friend. Cisco kicks it out. Mesita for three once again. That one falls, this time courtesy of Marvic Messina. How will the Kapampangans respond? Whitaker drives strong and gets the free throws. And don't look now, the UE Junior Warriors extend their lead to a whopping, towering, humongous 19 points with just over 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. But with a chance to cut the lead down is Edwin Whitaker. Now with his 5th point of the ball game, cutting it down to 18. Edwin Whitaker in this one already with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist through 17 minutes of action. UE with their 2nd largest lead of the ball game. Drop pass, nice find, extra pass for that huge slam dunk from Erwin Braga. What a play from the Junior Warriors, flexing their championship muscles there. And now they're up 20. Can DN Steele respond? Corner 3 is no good. And that'll sail out of bounds off the top of the backboard this time. Insane last play, drop pass, easy shovel over to Erwin Braga for that huge slam dunk to put the Junior Warriors up 20 with just under a minute and a half to go in this third of 4 quarters. Abellar fires, and that's good! Another three-pointer! The UE Junior Warriors waxing hot in this third period. What a run they're on! Pampanga struggling to find some answers. Let's see if they can look for one. Courtesy of Lugtu, but instead he loses it. Coach Carl wants his boys to set. Ferreros over to the corner. Swings it back out. Step back. Here's a three-pointer. That is short once again. But good luck. Get some bad luck on there, but some good luck from Abellar on that putback. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Another steal, and back again come the Junior Warriors. Almost a traveling call there, but instead, Jared Ferreros will convert on that fast break layup to put his squad up 25. 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Can they execute with limited time? Here's the three-pointer, but that will not count either way. And just like that, to end the third quarter, 60-35 is our score. The UE Junior Warriors flexing their muscles in this period. We'll be right back after this quick break. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the Manila Live Tournament presented by SM Super Malls, and this is the fourth and final period of this semi-final matchup between the UE Junior Warriors and DN Steel Pampanga. This is the 16 and under division, so this iteration of the UE Junior Warriors is that champion squad, and they have been flexing their muscles all throughout this third quarter, with the lead being cut down to as low as 3 points, storming all the way back to extend their margin to 27 whopping points, almost doubling up DN Steel Pampanga to end the third quarter. And now to start the fourth quarter, let's see how Pampanga can respond on defense. Okay, Bata, down low, gets blocked. Excellent stop there from Antolin. And that ball is tapped and sails out of bounds.
Shot clock at 16 seconds.
Shot clock reads 16. DN Steel with 9.5 minutes and change to respond to this huge run from the UE Junior Warriors. Anything is possible here, ladies and gentlemen. But that is a turnover. And it'll go back to the UE Junior Warriors. Ferreros will clear out. He won't use the screen. Abellar gives it back. Ferreros floats it up. And that won't fall. He's able to secure it. Down low they go. And that one is good. Good find from Elvin Cadalin. To give it up to Clarence Robas for the easy two. UE with a 25-point lead. Ferreros gives it up. De Los Reyes drops it down low. And turnover from Okebata. And Steel Pampanga still with time remaining on this game clock. Anything can happen here, folks. These kids have shown so much fight. Let's see if they can get back into it. As a miss there coming from Robata, but then there is a traveling call. Pampanga getting lucky there with another 14 seconds to execute once again and cut the lead down to 23 or 22. Robas uses the screen. He has the finals MVP on him. What will Cadalin do? He'll put it up at the buzzer. What patience from Cadalin. Okay, Bata unable to convert on that shovel pass from De Los Reyes. Here's a three-point attempt from Garcia, but that's long. Ferreros floats it up and in! Great patience from UE. Great play, and Ferreros able to convert on that floater. That is his 6th point of this contest. Robas over to Castro. Down low they go, but it's stolen. De Los Reyes with excellent hands to come up with the steal. Hang time, but no good. Okay, Bata shovels it to him. Stolen by Castro. Throws it ahead to Robas, who gets fouled on that fast break layup attempt. That's the first personal foul on Neil Isaac Garcia. And the first foul we've seen all fourth quarter. Just over 6.5 to go in this game. And at the line is Clarence Robas, who now has 10 points in this ball game to go with a single assist and turnover. He's only averaging 3.8 through 5 games in this tournament, but already in double digits for this semifinal matchup. But he's gonna need a lot more from himself and his squad if they want to come back and climb back from this 24-point deficit, and he will get just that in the form of a three-pointer from Elvin Cadalin. Only a 21-point deficit now. This is a game of runs, folks. Let's see how they respond. Down low they go to Okebata, who is called for traveling. Left his feet with the ball, but couldn't put a shot up on that one. Turnover. And DN Steel Pampanga with a chance to cut this lead down to sub-20. Just over 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Score is 64-43, a 21-point deficit. Stares DN Steel Pampanga right in the face. But let's see if they can respond. Robas pump fakes, kicks it out to the corner. Three-point attempt off the backboard and in. And there's a foul from Carlos De Los Reyes.
Foul on number 18, Carl De Los Reyes. That's his second personal foul.
That is Carl De Los Reyes' second personal foul. Not the game that we're used to from the finals MVP of the UAAP Junior High School Division. But at the line is number 7, Elvin Cadalin, who just hit that huge three-pointer off of the backboard to cut this lead down to 18. Reverse. De Los Reyes gets it. That pass is lost. And here comes Robas, who gets rejected on that last play. Excellent defense. What a defensive stop by Brian Orca. Huge block to thwart that fast break attempt by Clarence Robas. Long time to execute for the Junior Warriors. They have 20. Down low they go. And an easy layup for Carl De Los Reyes on that great find from Okebata. 20-point lead once again for the UE Junior Warriors. Robas swings it to the corner. And he draws a foul.
Foul on number 8, Enrico Bomar. And the second personal foul, the foul number 3. Substitution for
And Okebata will sub out
the Junior Warriors. Bench Copada back in the game.
for Bench Copada.
14 seconds.
14 seconds to execute for DN Steel Pampanga, who will turn it. That is over and back to the UE Junior Warriors. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those joining us, this is the Manila Live Tournament powered by Smart Live More Today. And we'd also like to thank our presenters, SM Supermalls, Playtime Cares, our venue sponsor, Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan, Burlington Sox, MNL Kingpin, Molten, Swish, and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. And Carl De Los Reyes able to convert on the lefty hook shot to put his team up 22 with just over 4.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. De Los Reyes surely used to the court here in San Juan. This is the venue in which his UE Junior Warriors won their UAAP Junior High School Division Basketball Championship. And let's see if they can win another here in the NBTC Under-16 division. Ferreros kicks it. Here's a jumper from the short corner. That is long. Castro and his teammates still looking to run. Excellent find. Easy layup for Whitaker off of that whip pass down low. The Pampanga crowd still not giving up on their boys. Chance of defense still being heard throughout the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. But there's a strong drive from Ferreros, who's somehow able to convert with two defenders towering over him. Post up, spin move, fade away, long. Here's another attempt, but it gets kicked out. Here's Castro, who drives strong, puts it up, is thwarted, but will get 2 free throws off of that foul.
Foul number 8 and number 4.
And that is his third personal foul. Checking back in once again for the UE Junior Warriors, the towering Ewin Braga. 6 and 4 are his statistics for this ball game, but no 2 points bigger than his huge slam dunk earlier in the third quarter that put his squad up 20. And Castro unable to cut it to 20, finding himself and his teammates down 21 with just over 3 minutes to go in this ball game. Nice find down low, easy layup for Bench Copada. Just under 3 minutes to go, 72-49 is our score. How will Jamie Castro and the boys from Pampanga respond? He will with a foul.
Foul number 14, Ewin Braga. That's his fourth.
And Ewin Braga already with 4 personal fouls. Though not much of a concern as his team is up 23 with only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this fourth and final quarter of this semi-final matchup. And at the line, once again for DN Steel Pampanga, is Jayrin Castro, who has 6 points. And the ball will stay off of that tap out. And a timeout is called by DN Steel Pampanga. With 2 minutes and 39 left to go, we'll be right back for the conclusion of this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Manila Live tournament powered by Smart. Live more today. Catch all the games live and on demand on pusop.com, your game, your community, as well as on Facebook through the Manila Live Facebook page. The Smart NBTC Wildcard Tournament is also supported by Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates in all divisions of the NBTC tournament. Down low to Braga. And he's able to convert on that hook shot. What a move by the big man. And after this ball game, folks, the second semi-final matchup of 6 that we'll be seeing from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. At around 10 o'clock, it'll be the UST Tiger Cubs facing off against Bacolod Taytong High School. 2 formidable squads with a history of producing professional and collegiate talent in the Philippines. A lot of action in store for us, ladies and gentlemen, here on Manila Live, as a foul is called in the backcourt. Not much time left for DN Steel Pampanga to get back into this ball game, but they will continue to play swarming defense on the Junior Warriors. And a foul once again called down low, and that will send number 28, Brian Orca, to the line to add to his 4 markers. Unable to make that first one. And this game is all but wrapped up, folks. Looks like the UE Junior Warriors will be headed to the finals of the Manila Live Under-16 Boys Basketball Tournament. And after this, we'll find out if they will be facing either Bacolod Taytong High School or a familiar foe in the UST Tiger Cubs, who, by the way, were their opponents in the finals of the UAAP Junior High School Basketball Tournament that concluded recently last February. Reverse layup, no good from Bench Copada. De Guzman with 15 to work with, loses it, but there's a foul. And he'll be sent to the line as the Junior Warriors are now in the penalty.
On number 28, Brian Orca, penalty. That's the second personal foul.
And at the line for the first time tonight is Miguel Alonzo de Guzman, who misses his first free throw. Still scoreless in this ball game, but through his 5 games in the NBTC tournament has averaged 7.4 points. And able to get his first there of this ball game. "44 seconds remain, folks, but DN Steel Pampanga still executing their defense perfectly. Almost an and one there, but instead that'll send number 8, Enrico Bungar, to the line with a chance to give himself his first points of this semifinal matchup. And that is the 4th on Edwin Whitaker, who in this ball game through 24 minutes has already scored 7 points to go along with 6 rebounds, 2 of the offensive variety, and 1 assist. Enrico Bungar gets that second free throw to go. And the UE Junior Warriors will fall back down on defense as we see the miss from 3-point land from Pampanga. And that'll do it. 17 seconds remaining between this and the UE Junior Warriors securing their place in the finals of the 16 and under division of the Manila Live tournament. And that'll do it. Final score 77-54 in favor of the UE Junior Warriors over DN Steel Pampanga. Great basketball shown by the UE Junior Warriors through this first game, but don't look now, folks. We have one more coming up for you. This next matchup, sure to be a heated one between UST and the Bacolod Taitong High School will be back on Manila Live.